and gentlemen, welcome aboard this live launch with Hunky Dory TV. The crafting captain has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign and we are now cleared for takeoff. In preparation for launch, please ensure all of your troubles and worries are properly stowed. You won't be needing those today. Our flight time will be a craft-filled 60 minutes or more, and the Hunky Dory crew are now ready for departure. At this time, we ask you to sit back, relax, and enjoy our video presentation. Live launch takeoff in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have live launch liftoff.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Hunky Dory TV. My name's Anne-Marie. I'm going to be looking after you for the next hour or so. I am not on my own. I'm joined by the fabulous Emily over in the that side, producer station. Good morning, Emily. How are you? Good. And in demonstration station, we have, of course, the fabulous Rebekah.
Good morning.
Morning. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Good.
A little bit defrosting.
Yeah, it's a bit chills today, isn't it?
A little bit, yeah. Not keen.
Yeah. No, it's not been. No, it was very, very frosty this morning. I got into work and Beckett's hair was still wet. Can everyone else agree with me that you should not leave the house with wet hair? It's not right, is it? She got a proper telling off this morning.
If I dried my hair, well, I would have to kind of straighten it and diffuse it, and that would just take another half an hour, or I would have a massive afro. And I'd probably rock an afro in Hunky Dory HQ in the office, but maybe not for the cameras.
No,
one needs
I was
that.
not amused. I was like, no, we do not come out in this weather, -1, with wet hair. It's not acceptable. Anyway, I hope you're all very well. Today, we are going to share with you the latest edition of our Hunky Dory Premium magazine, our collaboration that we do with Practical Publishing, which is just gorgeous. It comes in this beautiful box. But before we have a good look through that, we are going to remind you of our Win It Weekly. Look at these beauties. They're still here. How gorgeous are these? You could be in with the chance of winning all 4 of these. I mean, it's almost like 8 because they're double-sided.
Yeah, definitely.
You're getting all of those fabulous colours. You could be in with the chance of winning these. We've got 5 winners and we will be announcing the winners tomorrow morning during our show. So all you need to do to be in with the chance of winning is answer our question. And this week, it's food related. We would like to know, what is the UK's national dish? Is it A, fish and chips, B, bangers and mash, or is it C, chicken tikka masala? Let us know what you think the answer is. We've had quite a few. I noticed on Tuesday when I was in here, no bangers and mash.
No, I think
nobody's interested in that.
People are ruling that one out,
yeah,
aren't they?
It's either A or C. That's what people are sort of going for. Natalie said she thought it was a trick question because she said she thought it used to be fish and chips and then it changed to tikka masala.
Oh, interesting.
I feel like she had some insider information there.
Okay, okay.
So yeah, you let us know what you think the answer is, and tomorrow morning we will draw 5 winners to each win 4 of these fabulous duotone paper pads. So just like, share and comment with your answer below, and we will pick a winner tomorrow. It's very exciting. Okay, let's have a look at all of our fabulous new products. Look at it, so gorgeous. I absolutely love our box magazines because they come in this gorgeous box, obviously. You get the magazine in there, you get papercraft products, you get a die, you get embossing folders. Do we have a stamp in this one? Yeah, we have a stamp as well.
Yeah.
You get absolutely everything. It's so fantastic, and every single project in here is made using your free gifts. So you don't need to go out and purchase, a topper from another collection. Everything's included in here. Now, they have been delayed slightly. Somehow, the products have been delayed. They've detoured. They've had a nice little tour of Rotterdam, but they are on the way. So you can pre-order this, and we will be dispatching from the 26th, which is next week. Yeah, it's not that far away, is it?
Can you believe it's nearly the end of January?
I know. We said this the other day, me and Natalie. Well, it's the end of January next week.
I know. You could have that box magazine next week.
Yeah, that's all, which is fantastic. So it is available for pre-order. Let's have a little look at everything you're going to get in here first of all. Of course, you're going to get the magazine. We have got 73 crafting ideas to try tonight. You can do them in the morning, of course, but in here, I'm not going to show you everything. I'm just going to do a little quick flick through for you so you can see all of the fabulous projects. We've got projects in here by Kat. We've got some by the lovely Barbara. We've got some by Jane. Oh, I'll just go back to that because it's super cute. This is our Jen, we call her Jen F in the office, Jen Francis. She works with Stacey on our dies and stamps and embossing folders and things. So Jen, there is just a little bit more information about her, but that's your magazine. It's fab, jam-packed with all sorts of projects and ideas. There's competitions and things in there as well. It is just fabulous, but that is not all you're going to get. You're going to get 2 card collections, one of which, oh my gosh, well, they're both stunning. But this one, Swan Lake, is absolutely gorgeous. Let me just grab all of this so you can have a look, and then I'll show you some of the makes because they are stunning. Look at this.
Oh.
Oh, have you seen anything more pretty? I'm in the wrong one, aren't I? Do you want this one, Emily? No, you're in the right one. Am I in the right one? Yes, but I feel like I'm totally in the wrong one. Are you sure? Yeah. Isn't it gorgeous?
That looks lovely.
It's absolutely stunning. Have you seen anything more girly than this? The pink swans. It's absolutely stunning, isn't it? So you're getting your topper. You're getting a foil card, which has got those beautiful, like, twinkly butterflies, and you've got the little leaves and things on the bottom. And you're going to get your printed cardstock. Ah, it's lovely, isn't it? And then you're also going to get a second topper, which is foiled and die cut. Look at this one over here.
Yeah, it's stunning, isn't it? I love
So
that it's
pretty.
foiled in silver.
Yeah, the foiling is absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? Having that silver is just something a little bit different. Again, you've got your accent foil cardstock. And then, of course, you have your beautiful printed cardstock. Oh, it's just beautiful. Perfect for maybe Valentine's, anniversaries, weddings, all sorts of things like that. You've got those beautiful, like, couple swans together. And then just have a look at some of these makes. I'm going to have to show you this one separately because this one is, I am in the wrong one now. Oh, look at this. So it's like a little cute, and then watch.
Oh,
it like opens up. That's a little bit different, isn't it?
Oh, I love that.
Let me mind this so I can get in a little bit closer. That's quite snazzy, isn't it? Do you want to know how to make that? It's in the magazine. Oh, it's fab. I love, love, love that one. Look at this. I love a stepper card. This is by Ashley Thompson. Very nice. Then we have this one here.
Oh, it's our cover star, that one.
Is that the cover star? That's by our Amy
Yes.
Wilkes. She's on our design team. Oh, I love that. Ooh, this one's gorgeous. This one is by Barbara. I love the, it's like, what's she done? Like pleated the paper to give it a little bit of extra dimension. And then we have this one here. Oh, look at that for beautiful paper folding, again by the fabulous Barbara. I love how she's created those almost like rosettes, aren't they?
Yeah, they're stunning.
Oh, look at this one. Look at that little bit of paper piecing. That's a bit fancy, isn't it? That's one of Jane's.
I love that.
That is absolutely gorgeous. So that is one half of your paper collection that you're going to get with your box magazine. So that is your beautiful Swan Lake. We do have another collection that we're going to share with you soon. But first of all, Becca is going to make something fabulous for us.
I'm so excited to be demoing this. It's just beautiful. So I'm going to go in with like a little snazzy, I don't know, a little bit of a fun fold, but like not too, you know, nothing too advanced or anything like that. It's quite, you know, it's fairly simple to whip up. I love that the magazine, not only does it contain 73 projects, but it does ones from beginner to advanced to medium. So, you know, wherever you're at in your sort of card makes and however much time you've got, you'll definitely find a project that will be suitable for you. So I'm going on very, very slightly ahead of Anne-Marie and just bringing in one of the pattern papers from the collection. So not only do you get toppers and cardstock, you get gorgeous double-sided pattern papers. So we're going to kind of start with that. We're going to do a nice big card. So I've got an 8x8 ready. I don't feel like I do enough big cards, you know. It's just something that I'm not like, I don't know, I think I post a lot of my cards when I'm making at home. So it's not something that I tend to really concentrate on, but I did really want to do a nice big card to show off all these gorgeous cardstocks and papers. So I'm going to do this as like a half panel, and I'm actually just going to cut it to 1 notch under 4, which is just under halfway. So I'm just going to kind of like line that up on my trimmer, and then I can cut that down. And then that is our half panel. So I'm going to finish the inside first of all and get that all sorted and out the way. So I've got a nice big silver mirror mat here in 8x8. Yes, I'm going to stick that on the inside of my card here, and then I'm going to just mat and layer that with some of the pattern paper. So going 2 notches under 8 here just means that I can get both mats and layers out of the same piece, because if I did it 8 and 4, it would be very, very slightly short because of the size of A4. So this is only sort of 3 notches under the 4. You can do that, that's absolutely fine, but I like a really nice tight sort of mat and layer, so I've just gone 1 notch under, but nobody will be able to tell. So I'm just going to cut these down to the length that I need them, so 2 notches under the 8, and then I can mat and layer those together. Okay, lovely. So I'll get some tape and pop those on. Here we go. So I'm just going to pop these onto my mirror mats, and there's my other one at just under 4x8 there. So I'll just move that one out the way for just a second.
That paper is absolutely gorgeous.
I know, I feel bad almost like covering this side up.
Yeah, that's the problem, isn't it, with double-sided, is that there is always, unfortunately...
you have to pick a side.
Yeah. It's hard to pick a side.
I know, they're both absolutely stunning. I absolutely love that we've done pattern papers, and it makes your kit just go a bit further, doesn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
I think the box mags are so great as well, because you can put all your little bits and pieces in the box mag, all nice and neat when you've finished. And it's perfect for like crafting on the go as well.
Yeah, definitely. It's really sort of portable. That's the word I was looking for. I could not think of that then at all.
Pop a couple of card blanks in there and some mirror, and you're absolutely good to go. Apart from like, you stash like glue and all that kind of thing.
So yeah, if you go into any sort of craft classes or like craft clubs, things like that, it's perfect.
Yeah. I'm just going to trim another sneaky little, I don't know, probably just 1 centimetre or 2 off that. I'm just not quite happy with that.
Michelle Hopkinson is asking, what do we mean by notches, please? I have this trimmer but not used it yet.
So notches, on the trimmer, it's divided into 16ths. So 1 notch is 1/16. On the scoreboard, they're divided into 8 notches, so they're 8. So if we ever say notches on the trimmer, I usually mean a 16th.
Yeah, it depends on how you want to do your mat and layering, whether you want a chunky border, whether you want a skinny border. It's entirely up to you where you cut that, but basically if you're doing your mats and layers, you're just doing everything a little bit bigger, so it's either 1 or 2 notches on your trimmer. Yeah. Basically we don't really know our 8s and 16ths, so that's why we say notches.
Yeah, definitely. I know. I think I was the only girl in my class as well. I wasn't the best at kind of maths when I was younger. And I'm still, it's still one of those things now. I think everyone who is not great at maths kind of gets that. But my mum had to obviously help me quite a lot. And I don't like to show my mum's age on Hunky Dory TV, but she taught me like pounds and ounces and inches. And all my friends were like grams and kilograms. Yeah. And I was just like, I just don't know that. No. So I still measure things today in pounds, ounces. Yeah, it's very old fashioned.
I do everything in like grams, kilograms, that sort of thing, apart from crafting when that's inches, but your cards are 8 inches.
Yeah, that's it.
So it makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah, exactly. We use a lot of imperial in crafting. No, I'm just stuck. I don't know why. I'm just in this horrible.
You're just stuck in a time warp.
Yeah, that I really just shouldn't be at like my age. It's not funny. So I'm just gonna pop that on there, just on my panel, and then I'm gonna pop this one on as well. I'm really glad that I've done my tape ahead of time.
Gemma Wilson has said, I really need to invest in a trimmer. Oh my goodness, Gemma. I cannot express to you enough how much you need a trimmer in your life.
Yeah.
I am that passionate about our trimmer that I suggested we did a a Hunky Dory TV show of just the trimmer.
Oh,
And just to show you all the magical things you can do with it, because it's just so useful.
it really is. I'm just going to trim just a little bit off. There we go. Just from where I've just stuck my mat and layer on, so that's nice and neat and tight there. Okay, perfect. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to grab a 4x6 card blank.
Okay.
And I'm not going crazy, but I'm going to make a really fun,
Are you
joyful.
sure?
Yeah, well, I don't think I ever need to go crazy. I think I already am.
She's not. I've seen what she's doing. Honestly, it's fine. Stick with her.
So we're going to put this on the front of our card. I've got my insert all ready, so let's stick that in now before it just gets a little bit too awkward and fussy to do it later on. So I'm just going to line that up. Yeah, I love that you get matching inserts as well.
She's showing you all the little sneak peeks here.
I know, I'm jumping ahead, Anne-Marie. I just could not wait to dive into this kit. Perfect. So let's fold that back over. Give that a nice little crease. And then get to the gorgeous printed cardstock.
Beautiful.
It's so gorgeous, isn't it? And anyone that knows me on the show from like either presenting or demoing, I'm the biggest girly girl ever. So I just loved all these kind of pretty colours here. So I'm just going to trim that to just under the 6. And then again, like Anne-Marie said with this trimmer, I've already cut the right height that I wanted and stopped where I needed to.
So you're not wasting anything.
I'm not wasting any cardstock, no, absolutely not. Okay, perfect. And I will just double check. Yeah, my length is perfect there. So let's get that mat and layered on as well onto our little mini 4x6 card. So I've got a little mirror mat here ready to go.
Cute. Oh, Michelle said, I learnt metric at school but cannot relate to people's height in metres. Yes, I agree. That is another thing I can't do.
Oh, heights, yeah.
That's got to be feet and inches, yeah.
Yeah, let us know. Are you mostly imperial or metric? We would love to know, because it's quite interesting for us to do demos as well.
Yeah.
Because I think we do mostly use imperial, but there's the odd thing that we use metric for. I think a lot of sort of fun folds and 3D projects do use metric, just because of the size of A4 and other bits of cardstock that is just, you just need those kind of round numbers, don't you? That centimetres can give you. So I'm just grabbing the tape off here, and then I'll pop that on my... So this is almost like a mini card in itself. On top
so
of,
cute.
It's so cute, isn't it? Just really sort of showing off that cardstock. I'm actually not using a huge amount of toppers on this card, which I kind of really like, because it just shows off that cardstock and that pattern paper. And then when you're sort of running out of cardstock, or you're wanting to, like, you know, really make the most of it, that's where you can have the toppers fill in the space.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, this is quite universal, really, isn't it? If you've got any sort of pink pastel-y papers or toppers and a card from previous collections, then this is just going to coordinate perfectly.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, 100%. And some of the patterns, you know, everyone's got a bit of florals, a few polka dots in their kit. You know, it's just an essential, isn't it, really? So I've just chopped the corner off there, and then I'm just going to sort of just straighten up a little bit. There we go. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab some foam pads, and I'm going to put this just on the... Oh, I just need to trim that little bit of length off as well.
We got lots of people saying imperial.
Imperial. I'm not surprised.
I think is it Tanya? Is that how you pronounce your name, from Denmark? She said everything is in centimetres and grams, so I have a hard time converting, but I am getting better at it, both craft and cooking. Okay,
yeah. I think European is very, very metric, isn't it? Yeah, definitely. So in Denmark, it probably is all metric.
Louise said she started school in 1971 as decimalisation started, so I learnt in metric at school and imperial at home, and I switched between the two. I can happily bake in metric, but some recipes that I learned from my mum are in ounces.
Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, I think that's it, isn't it? Baking, a lot of those, like, old-fashioned... Like, my mum's cookbooks are all in imperial, sorry. So I've just gone and put some foam pads just on here. And then I'm just going to place that kind of at the top of my card, just so when we're going to glue this down onto here, and it's just going to sort of tuck in there. So I'm just going to...
Oh, I did get Tanya right. She's just said I pronounced it correctly.
Tanya?
Yeah.
Yes, she came up the other day and I wasn't sure. I'm so glad she's given us a little bit of a pronunciation key.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to
Unstick.
unstick. Oh, there we go. Because I'm definitely going to save this for another project, but I've just done a mini little boo-boo and stuck it on the wrong way.
No, that's the right way technically.
Technically it is,
Yeah.
but you need it the wrong way round. So I've got this one here that I prepared earlier, thank goodness, and I've got my topper on already, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick that on there and it will tuck and unfold
That's
there.
very cute.
Yeah, so I'm just going to I think I'm going to have to grab some high-tack tape just because of having to unstick it from my practice one.
Steph has said a mixture of centimetres and inches, that's why I do funny size cards.
Okay. But you know, if you can make your own envelopes as well, you can make whatever size you want. I would love to do a bit more envelope making this year, you know.
Yeah, you absolutely can make your own envelopes, can't you? It's nice and easy to do. We do have the envelope notch and
Oh yeah.
rounder punch, I think it's called, and combine that with your scoreboard. There is a little mini handbook as well that goes alongside it that gives you all the measurements, the starting measurements, where you need to do your scores and your cuts for all the different size cards as well. So it's really worth getting if you do want to make your own envelopes.
Yeah, it's something that I would love to try more of because I just think it's just so nice, and it just means that you're not restricted to the sort of normal card blanks as well.
I mean, you can make your own sizes anyway, you know.
Yeah.
Quite often, you know, if you do something that's, you know, maybe your top is hanging off your cards, then they can go in sort of the next size up. You'd be surprised how you can make things fit.
Yeah, definitely.
And of course you can make boxes.
Yes.
Nice and easily with your scoreboard.
Yeah, definitely. Right, I'm just going to stick that just kind of on here, but just so that it will tuck under. I don't want it to be really, really tight, but I do want it to just nicely sort of tuck under there, just on there. So I'm just gonna straighten that up just a little bit. I'm having a bit of a
You having a bit of a moment?
I am a little bit. My hat, it's just because it's high-tack tape. I won't be a second. Let me just do a little fix job on this and straighten this up. I just really wanted it to tuck under the corner like perfectly.
Was it just being pesky?
It is.
It's playing the card.
Yeah, absolutely. It's high-tack tape, you know. It's temperamental. There we go, that's better. Perfect. So I'm going to go in with my toppers. And I'm just actually going to use, so I've used this one already, so we can see that one on there. And then I'm going to go with the same sort of themes. I'm going to have many happy returns and happy birthday beautiful. So just 3 sort of really small toppers, nothing major. And I'm just going to pop those on just with a few foam pads, just to give it some dimension.
Cute, cute, cute.
They are very cute, aren't they? And as well, these toppers have all the sort of like flowers in the background, so it just marries up with this pattern paper absolutely perfectly. They were made for each other.
They were, definitely. Michelle has said that the high-tech tape smelt your fear.
It did. I always say that. It smells fear. I love that.
And then Nimi has said her best investment has been the scoreboard and trimmer. It's a wonderful combination.
Yeah.
We agree.
I don't know how I did my mats and layers. To be fair, it was one of the first things I bought, the trimmer, but I don't know how I went those like couple of weeks without one.
No, it's an essential.
It really is. So I'm just going to pop this one in the other corner, just so it's really, really nice and it all lines up.
Cute, cute,
Pop that
cute.
one. It's looking good. I'm quite pleased with this one so far. Just pop that a tiny bit higher, just so I've got room for gemstones.
And Carol has said that I'm pleased to see that even the experts struggle to remove the backing from double-sided tapes. Oh, we do.
Honestly.
You can't even begin to understand the amount of things that always go wrong for us as well. It's not just, not just you guys. It happens to everybody.
It always does tend to...
on live TV especially.
I was going to say, it always
that's
just...
when things like to go particularly wrong.
Yeah, they just like to just drive us a little bit crackers. Yeah. So I'm just going to pop some gemstones in each corner. I've just gone with the classic pearls.
Cute.
Because they just work so well with this kit. Just going to put little 2 sort of diagonal lines just going in the corners.
Very, very sweet.
It's just the artwork though. It just it does all that hard work for you. And I think, all those spring flowers. I just couldn't get enough. They're so delicate. Okay. I think we're going to leave it there before anything else decides to play tricks on me. So I've got all that cardstock left.
Yeah.
Loads of big toppers left. You know, I've just really made the most of that sort of printed cardstock and pattern papers. So again, yeah, that tuck mechanism just working really nicely there.
Very sweet.
And that is my sort of joy fold card. So if I untuck it here, it will stand up and then you can see your message in there.
I love that. Gorgeous. Thank you so much for that. So we love. So that is just one half of the card collection that you're going to get with your magazine. Don't forget, it is a pre-order, so it will be dispatched from the 26th of January, which is just next week, so it's not too far away. Let's take a look now at the second half. Sorry, I'm too far forwards again. I'm too excited. The second half of our collection. So this is Unicorn Forest. Oh, it sounds magical already. Look at the foiling. So this is foiled in gold. So totally mixing and matching there with our gold and silver foil. Look at the unicorns. Aren't they beautiful? I love this shape. You've got all sorts of toppers in there. You've got little squares, you've got circles, you've got your arches. It's jam-packed, that one. Then you're going to get your foil cardstock. Let's give this a wiggle and see where our foil is. It's the printed one. Let's give this one a wiggle. See where the foil is. There we go. It's all the stars there. How gorgeous is that? Lots of fussy cutting opportunities in here. I can see already. Absolutely gorgeous. Almost like dusky tones in here. It's really beautiful. There's that printed one again. I would definitely be cutting out that unicorn, if not just the wings, giving them that lift.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, look at the difference in that colour. We've got that lovely sort of frosty blue, a little bit turquoisey, a little bit duck eggy. Absolutely gorgeous there with those ribbon banners as well. We have, again, that edge-to-edge cardstock with those little twinkly stars in there. Absolutely stunning, isn't it? And then, of course, our printed cardstock as well. Really, really beautiful. Let's have a look at some of these gorgeous makes. I just need to bring, look at this one. Oh, wrong way. Ah, I love this that Jane has made. Look at the dimension there. It's like a really beautiful diorama. I love the way that she's used all of the frames as well. So she's got the outer frame, the inner frame's tucked in on that middle layer, and then obviously the topper in the back there. So it really makes you sort of look in, it draws you into that beautiful image in the background there. This one by our lovely Amy Wilkes. Again, a gorgeous stepper.
Oh, I love that.
I love stepper cards. This is the only style of card that I make using centimetres, because like we were saying, you need that good round measurement to start with. It's really, really beautiful. Let me grab some more of these fabulous makes that the team have made. Ah, look at the colour difference. I love this one. This is your specs.
It is.
I like how you've sort of cut in with your circles there, and then sort of inlaid the images. It's really beautiful.
Yeah, a little peekaboo.
Yeah, I like that. Ah, it's quite romantic, isn't it?
Yeah, very.
Let me open this one out. Ah, that is lovely. Does this? Oh no, it's all attached. I wondered if it was one of those that had just like a little central bit there.
Yeah.
It's very, very cute. Ah, look at this. So personalising it with your number birthdays. That's so sweet, isn't it? And then this one at the back is possibly my favourite that Jane has made.
I know, isn't it
Look
wonderful?
at this. I might have to go in the other cam, Emily, to get this in. Isn't it so cute?
It's a full castle.
It is. It's gorgeous. Look at that. And then obviously it will fold flat for posting as well. It's absolutely stunning. Is it time to bring... Oh, no, it's not time yet, is it? No. No, not time yet. Okay, we do have a few more bits and pieces to show you before we head back to Bex as well. We have got the inserts and papers, which we had a little sneaky peek. So
Just
these,
one?
Just one little sneaky peek. So these are double-sided. Let me flip that around for you so you can see the reverse. Is that the one you used?
It's the same colourway in purple.
I see. There we go. That's all really beautiful. Oh, look at the stars.
Gorgeous.
I love those. Ah, gorgeous. And then we've got those beautiful pink stars on the back. It was this one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Look at the back of this one. It's so pretty. We love that one, don't we?
We do.
And then obviously I've got upside down inserts. This because I've been flicking through and not put things back as they should be. Ah, so pretty. This is going to be perfect for any little girls that you've got in the family or friends. You know, selling your cards. These are going to be ideal. equally, if you're a bit like me and Becca and you love everything pink and fluffy, then it's going to be great for older girls as well.
Oh, definitely. Young at heart.
Yeah. You can see they're really muted down. They're very, very sort of pale. And then you've just got the designs in the corners there, just highlighting that imagery from the toppers and the cardstock. That isn't all, though. We will be back to see more after we've gone back over to Becca.
Yeah, cheeky little demo with the unicorn forest. Okay, perfect. So I'm going to do another sort of fun fold, but again, one that's nice and simple to do. I'm going to do my absolute favourite 5x7 fold back card.
Nice.
And I'm going to make it a double Z as well. So first of all, you start with your 5x7 card blank. Again, alternatively, I do like to make these myself from a piece of Ink Me, and you just need to cut it to 10x7 and score the middle. But for this one, I've just got a ready-made card blank, just so that I have one less score to do. So perfect. So it's already scored at 5 there, and then I'm just going to score again at 2.5 to give my sort of fold back card base. So I'm just going to, give that a good few times. Because obviously the ones using a card blank, this middle one is so much stronger because it's been done on the machine.
Yeah.
So just giving it a really good few goes on the scoreboard will really, really help. Okay, so now that's done, I'm just going to leave my scoreboard really close to hand because I will need it in just a second. So I've got all that ready, and then I've got my mats and layers. And then, like I say, I'm going to do a Z fold. So I've got a band here of Mirri that is 1 inch thick. I don't want it too, taking over the card. And then I've done that to 10 inches as well. So it's the same as my card, when it's all unravelled. So in fact, I am actually going to score that now. So I'll bring my score, but just to get all the scoring out the way. So I'm just going to line it up. I'm actually not going to score on the Mirri itself. I'm going to turn it round and score it. So I'm going to score it at 5 and 7.5. So again, in the same sort of way that you've done your fold back, keep that nice and tight. I'm going to score at 5, and then I'm going to score at 2.5, but obviously on this one that'll be 7.5. So I'll just put that nice and tight in again, and give it a good score at 7.5.
I love these style of cards, but I'm not going to lie, they do confuse me.
Yeah,
I don't know why. It's just something I can't ever get my head round.
They can be a little bit
tricksy.
They just need a little bit of practice. Yeah, definitely. But yeah, they can be. I think it's a lot of measuring. But it looks so magical with like the unicorn. And I think like my commissions on this one were kids cards. That's why I did the one with like the happy 4th birthday and stuff. And then I'm going to just fussy cut this unicorn out. I've started kind of the strip again, getting the work out of that trimmer. You can put it exactly where you want it and just start doing that for you. So you don't have to kind of like mess around with scissors or anything like that. So I'm just going to kind of start with this unicorn here. It's nice big image, so it's fairly easy to fussy cut. There's nothing too tricky.
We'll just remind you of that Win It Weekly while Becca is fussy cutting her unicorn. We have 5 winners of our duotone paper pads collection that we will be announcing tomorrow on the show. You just need to like, share and comment with your answer to the question, which is, what is the UK's national dish? Is it A, fish and chips? Is it B, bangers and mash? Or is it C, chicken tikka masala? Let us know, and we'll be selecting 5 winners tomorrow morning.
Yeah, it's always exciting to give all the stuff away on Friday, isn't it?
June has also asked a question. Should I really love your paper trimmer? It's one of the best I've had. Oh, where's it gone? I've had several over the years. But is there a reason why the ruler that holds the cutting blade is only in inches? When we were designing the trimmer and having it manufactured, we could only select one measurement type, and we went with inches as our fave. I hope that's answered your question. Oh, everybody's saying tikka masala.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that being the answer, you know. It is really, really popular, isn't it?
It is making me want to have a curry for tea, though.
I know.
I'm not prepared for that, though. I haven't taken any chicken out of the freezer.
I think we definitely. I think by tomorrow we'll definitely be in the mood for one.
I'm going to take some chicken out tomorrow and have a curry tomorrow night.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, I'm going to have to now. It's in my head.
Oh, I know.
That's what happens.
I'm on auntie duties again at the weekend.
Are you?
Yeah. My large boy, my large nephew. He's 16, so he kind of pleases himself, to be fair. He's not too,
No.
But yeah, we're officially, so we've had him like every weekend for like the past sort of 3 weeks now, and we're officially cool enough to have tea with him now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we've
This is
upgraded.
good. Yeah.
He came over on Friday night, and most of the time it's been like 8 o'clock after he's hung out with his mates and everything else. And he was like, I might come for tea a little bit earlier next week, Auntie Dexter. And I was like,
is that because you're paying for tea?
probably. Yeah, I know. I'm soft as anything with him. Like, I'm terrible. Yeah. He gets everything he wants.
That's just how it is, isn't it?
That's anti-life,
the rules.
isn't it? Yeah, it's the rules. Grandchildren, nieces and nephews, you're allowed to be.
Oh, Gemma is saying, I can't fussy cut to save my life. Gemma is just practice.
Yeah.
Practice. It is harder on card. So try it with your little books or paper pads, things like that. That's more like paper-based products. And you will get used to it. I promise you. It's just practice.
Yeah, it really is. And as well, you don't start with maybe something quite like this. Like, start with something that's, really, really just one simple kind of shape.
Yeah.
I'm just going to start popping that out and see if we need to go over anywhere.
And just being confident with it as well.
Yeah, definitely.
It does help.
Yeah, it really does. So I'm just going to cut that down to the size that I need it.
Oh, Julie is saying, I shall be shopping after the show to spend my birthday money. Golden Flakes are at the top of my list. A happy birthday, Julie.
Oh, enjoy your Gilden Flakes.
Yeah. Let us know what you buy with your birthday pennies. We always love to see a good crafting haul of goodies.
Oh, I know. It's like, is there any better excuse than buying craft stuff like on your birthday?
Exactly.
Really? We just love it. Oh, that's the best. So I'm just going to finish, just cutting out these little in-betweeny bits.
It's okay.
Just so that it stays up really well. And then there'll be just the space on this. So this is going to form my band for my sort of Z-fold card.
Yeah.
This is going to be the sort of just going along that mirror. So I'm going to chop into this a little bit further, but obviously I just want to cut that down really, really nicely to size.
All right, so Jenny has said it's her 4th wedding anniversary today. Thanks to Hubs for making me so happy and putting up with all my crafting. He knows all my hunky-dory purchases. No need to hide them. That's what I call the perfect Hubs.
Yeah,
cute. It's our Kelly on the design team, Kelly Lloyd. It's her 15th wedding anniversary today.
Oh my goodness.
With her and her hubby. She calls him Baldy. Doesn't call him Steve. It's Baldy.
I love that.
So we all call him Baldy as well. It's really funny. So yeah, it's their 15th wedding anniversary today.
It goes so quickly, doesn't it?
It's really, our 10th anniversary this year.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be our 3rd at Easter. It just flies by. It just doesn't feel like 2 minutes ago that I was like picking my dress.
It's crazy, isn't it?
It's madness. Yeah, perfect. So I'm just going to do this now. I'm just going to start chopping into this. So I'm going to start chopping it into 5 for my big one.
Yep.
And then just under 2.5 for my smaller ones. So you'll be able to get that out of like a sort of 10-inch strip. So really, really nice and easy. Cute. And then I'm just going to chop my length down to 2 notches under the 1 inch. There we go. So once I've got all these pieces together, it'll be super, super easy to layer them up on my band. And then just this last little one here.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, and I was just thinking about when you were sort of going through the kit as well and just describing it like, these mauvey tones as well. They're not just all bright sort of like pastel
it's really
pastels.
soft, isn't it? And it is like sort of dusky is the word that I would use to describe it.
Yeah, of course.
It's lovely.
So I'm just going to go ahead and stick these onto my band. And then I can start putting this card together. Once I've got all the elements together, it is quite quick and simple. So if you're bearing with me, thank you very much.
We're bearing with.
Yeah, you don't need a lot of tape on here as well. It sticks to the mirror really, really well.
Oh, Andrea's got a Baldy called Steve as well.
Maybe it's a thing.
All Steves are Baldies.
Maybe.
Tough luck if you're called Steve, isn't it? And Chris has said it's her 30th wedding anniversary this year. Her brother's 59 and her cousin is getting married all on the same day.
Oh, wow. That is a busy day.
Isn't it? Oh, Julie's Baldy's called Martin and he's a nearly a Baldy. He's not a full Baldy yet.
Oh, okay. The upgrades come in.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, saying that though, my Uncle Jason is bald and we always call him Uncle Baldy.
Uncle Baldy.
Yeah.
Must be a thing.
Yeah. He kind of calls it himself. It's like a self-christened nickname.
Yeah, we don't have any Baldies in our family, I don't think.
You're
I'm trying to
blessed
think
with
now.
luscious
We must have-
locks.
yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, Mark, oh my gosh, Mark's got so much hair. When we were in lockdown, I had to cut his hair.
Oh no.
Oh, it was horrific. It was just, he's got so much hair, it's so thick.
Yeah. Yeah, my David's got quite good hair. I think it's he's very fortunate, but yeah, it was a bit of a nightmare in lockdown.
Oh, wasn't it?
So just going to use all this cardstock up. So I'm just going to cut that down to 2 notches under 5. And then 2 notches under the 2.5. And I'll have that really sort of sweet little mauve edge on there as well. Again, I'm just going to chop the length to 2 under 7. And it's just really nice, just sort of whimsical floral detail on here. Really, really pretty. And then I'm just gonna, it's definitely giving me all the spring feels as well with these pastel colours.
We're getting there.
We are. It's just, I think spring's my favourite season, to be honest.
It is lovely, isn't it? There's so much to look forward to in spring.
Yeah.
It is just so lovely. I'm one of those that once we get to sort of summer, I'm ready for autumn.
Yeah.
You know, I do really look forward to the next season.
Yeah, I think a lot of people really like autumn, don't they? All those like nice cosy days and stuff. Yeah, I think there's a lot of joy to be kind of found in every season, even winter. I know the sort of rainy, miserable days are really hard, but then the crisp, frosty days are lovely.
Yeah, as much as we're complaining about defrosting the car, it's absolutely beautiful out there today.
It's gorgeous, isn't it? Yeah, very much so. And then I was umming and ahhing on what to do with my sort of inside panel, and I was thinking I could pop an insert or a panel. I am just going to leave it just plain, just for the sake of speed. But you could write your message. I usually like to leave that one free to write a message. It's just a little bit short that I found that when I was using the inserts, I was cutting off that imagery. Yeah. So I'd probably just use a plain white insert anyway. So I thought, well, if I'm going to do that, I'll probably just leave it plain.
So it feels like you're wasting an insert almost, isn't it, if you're going to have to cut through the image anyway?
Yeah, absolutely. If I was at home, I'd probably, you know, stamp on one or print an insert out on the computer. I'd probably kind of do it that way.
We do have a stamp coming up.
We do.
So excited.
I think we've catered to every sort of like paper crafter in here. Yeah. Whether you like the sort of nice toppers, cardstocks, paper, like papers themselves, stamp stars. We've got it all, haven't we?
We have got some mega anniversaries this year.
Have we?
Yeah.
How exciting.
Nimi, I do hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly, is 53 years this year.
Oh my goodness.
How incredible is that?
That really is.
I've just clicked on your profile because I don't believe that you're actually over 53.
Oh my goodness.
I can't get back now, so I'm going to have to get Emily to send me back because I was like, no way are you married for 53 years because you don't even look 53. You look incredible.
So I'm just going to start attaching this band. There's quite a lot of I'm surprised at how many January anniversaries we've got. I didn't think it was a popular month, but it really is. Well, some are just this year. Some are just this year. Our lovely Anne, who is Mother Hunky Dory, she got married on the 2nd of January. That's her wedding anniversary. Thanks, Emily. I'd lost everybody then. What's yours, Anne-Marie? I want to say it's September.
May the 4th.
Oh, May. Okay. Not September then.
May the 4th.
Oh, I love that.
Was
it supposed to be Star Wars Day?
No,
or happy coincidence?
No. It was just a date the venue had, and we were like, yeah, let's go with that.
Yeah, absolutely.
We originally were going to get married abroad, but it wasn't working out for the family and grandparents travelling and stuff. So then we weren't left with very many dates once we decided we were going to get married in this country. So we sort of had to just go with May the 4th.
Nice. I think it works though.
Yeah.
That's it. You just kind of go with it, don't you?
Yeah.
I had to be quite particular as well because I wanted Easter. And you know, it's pretty big deal, Easter at church. So they were like,
busy.
You can have the 27th of April or the 27th of April. Lovely. So I've got my band on there now. I'm just gonna, again, just straighten that up a little bit. It's kind of best to do it closed, but then you need it open to get it nice and straight. There we go. So I think it's really nice with this one, being a sort of more whimsical, you know, young at heart theme, nice for kids cards and stuff. It's nice to do cards that are a bit more interactive as well.
Definitely, yeah, a little bit kinetic,
yeah,
a little bit of movement.
I just think kids just love that about cards. And with being able to make cards, you know, to buy cards that are interactive and pop up, you know, you'd be paying at least a £5, wouldn't you?
Yeah, definitely.
You know, whereas you can actually just make them yourself really, really easily and quickly. So I've got all the toppers out that I want to use just so that I can get this card finished off really nice and quickly. So I'm just going to trim my pips off.
We've got lots of birthdays as well, big birthdays this year.
Oh, there's lots to celebrate, isn't there?
We've got 40s, we've got 50s.
We had quite a lot of special birthdays last year.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, 2021, which was nice really, because I think if they'd have been in 2020, it just wouldn't have been the same.
No, definitely not. My mum was 60 last year. Yeah.
That's a nice one, isn't it? It's a really special birthday. So I'm just going to put this gorgeous arch one here, just so that I've got the two different unicorns. I've got the mauvey one and then I've got the sort of like purple
I love
fairy
that combo.
one. They're nice, aren't they? I didn't want to use exactly the same ones, just wanted to get that sort of variety in there. And then I'm just going with this little button with love one. And again, I'm just going to pop a little foam pad just on the side because this has already been raised. Yeah, I've been inspired to do a few more sort of fun folds on the demo.
Yeah.
Because I did the show with Kat and she's just, isn't she incredible?
Oh, she just puts us all to shame, doesn't she?
I know.
She really does.
I mean,
you think you've done a good job and then you watch Kat and you're like, ugh.
And it's so, she does it so flawlessly
I know,
as well.
it's just effortless, isn't it? She's incredible.
She really is. I get so much inspiration from her and everyone really. And I think we're all the same. We all love to sort of swap notes, don't we?
Yeah.
But, yeah, I just was blown away. I think we did 2 shows last week and they were both awesome.
I love working with Kat because she just fascinates me every time that she comes up with something different.
Yeah, she's never afraid to like try something new or like, you know, step out of a comfort zone. And we know that you guys at home like really appreciate that. And, you know, like Kat was saying after the show sort of yesterday, or I think it might have been on Facebook, you know, like the comments just absolutely blow her away.
Yeah.
And it just makes her feel so like special and really good. I need a foam pad. Here we go. We're not short of those, are we here?
No, definitely not.
So I'm just going to put one of the sort of like long strips on here just to use up these arches, just so it marries up with the big one on the other side. I've just gone for these gorgeous little arch tag toppers. And I'm just going to stick that on the side of my box.
Oh, Elizabeth Kimber, my son and myself have the same birthday. He will be 33 and I'm 63. It was the most wonderful present I had on my 30th. Oh, it's cute, isn't it?
That's lovely. How special that you've got the same
sharing
birthday.
birthdays. Oh.
I'm just going to pop that one up there. And then this one can just go a little bit lower on here. I think I'm going to call it a day at that. I'm not going to put any gemstones on because there's not too much room and I don't think it needs it with all those toppers on. I wanted to use one that didn't use a lot and one that did use a lot. So that is my Z Fold unicorn card.
Gorgeous, thank you so much. We love that. Okay, so we have got just a few more bits and pieces to show you. We'll head over to Becca for our final demonstration and that will be us. Okay, so we have got for you, shall I go to little cam? Yeah. Because they're only little, these, aren't they? We have got the die. Look at that swan. Isn't it beautiful? That is got so much detail in there. I can totally see this being coloured in with our craft markers. I can see it being cut out in lots of different colours and sort of paper pieced. You'll be able to do so much with it. It's absolutely beautiful. So you're going to get the die. You're going to get the stamp as well, which features the swans and the unicorn, a couple of sentiments, some little stars and the butterflies on there as well, but really decent sized stamps there. And you're also going to get the embossing folder.
Oh, and it's stunning.
What an absolute collection this is. So as well as your 2 papercraft collections, you're going to get these 3 tools for life. These are going to last you forever. So when that paper collection's run out, you are still going to have all these bits and pieces. Let me show you some of the makes from here. There's so many. Look at that, teaming up the embossing folder with your stamp there with the swans. It's absolutely stunning. I love that embossing folder. It's going to be so versatile. Again, the embossing folder has been used there to frame that beautiful unicorn, colouring it in with all sorts of mediums. I think that's craft markers, but you could use your prism inks, you could use your your brush markers, can't get my words out.
Oh, that one's gorgeous.
That's so cute, so simple as well. So using your dies to create a circular card, such an easy effect, isn't it? But it's lovely. Oh, look at this one, it's been embossed.
Oh,
that is beautiful. Gorgeous. Oh, how stunning is that one? That's one of a cat, clean and simple. Absolutely gorgeous. Perfect for anniversaries, this, isn't it? Or wedding days.
definitely.
Valentine's. There's another one by Cat there. Lovely colouring in with the swans. You don't need to add a lot of colour to them either, do you? They're so easy and quick to colour in.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this one.
Oh, I love those great big banner
Yeah.
strips as well on there.
That is lovely. And this one has been jingling.
Oh.
It's so cute. It's got little bells on it. It's so very sweet. And that one, if I just pop it down, let me bring it back so you can see. It's a little...
Oh, little rocker.
Oh, it's so cute. And because the bell's on there, it rings the bells as it rocks. It's gorgeous. This one, I love the idea of that. It's another one by Cat there. Just cutting out in white, doing some matte and layering with your different colour papers. Really beautiful. Oh, that's a cute little one.
I love that.
And then
love the 2 colours. It's
yeah,
so
me
nice.
too. And that one again, just cutting out into Miri. It looks stunning, doesn't it? We do have a mega project that we need to share with you.
Oh, we do.
Oh, I walked in, I was like, what's this?
Oh my goodness.
It is unbelievable. Look at this. Wow. Isn't it gorgeous? You've got these beautiful swans, you've got the unicorns. I need to bring it back so you can see it all. One of them's like bent in a little bit. Is it that one? There we go. It is like a gift box as well, so it does lift up to reveal that gift box. It is by Mel Jess. It's absolutely incredible, isn't it? And because it's that gift box, it does sort of spin around. Oh, it's so beautiful.
It's just fabulous, isn't it?
If you want to make this, it's in the magazine. How awesome is that? Absolutely love it. Don't forget you can pre-order the magazine. It is going to be dispatched from the 26th of January, which is just next week. I have also just become aware that I've not at once told you the price. It's $12.99. It's because it's not on screen and I don't read things, but it is $12.99. Okay, Bex, we're going to come back to you.
Okay.
Final demo.
Yes, I'm ready. So we're just going to use all those like sort of non-paper craft stuff just to like finish this card. So I've kind of got a couple of bits and pieces. This one is going to be a little bit more on the wing.
Okay.
Literally, no pun intended. So that's absolutely fine. So again, I think I'm just going to stick with my absolutely beloved 5x7. So I think I'm going to... Yeah, I'm gonna die cut this first of all. So I've got a little scalloped edge rectangle.
Okay.
And I should have some die cutting tape. And oh, here it is. Honestly, my box is like a treasure trove. It's ridiculous. It needs a really good sort out. That's why it's always over there, out the way. Never comes on camera. And if I ever do go over on my tape, I just want you guys to know that it's not wasted. It's, isn't it, Anne-Marie? It's all around the sides.
Yeah. We do. I usually leave it like on the desk. I'm terrible for it. Just leave bits and pieces.
Just on there. Yeah, that's it. You just know that you're like, oh, I can use that another time. Yeah, so I'm just gonna pop some tape just on here. I want this to cut out really nice and strong, so I'm just gonna put plenty on.
I'm just finding the project in the magazine to see how long it takes.
The merry-go-round.
Yeah.
I think it'd definitely be a weekend or a half-term job. I'm not
Oh,
gonna
there's
lie.
a template.
Oh.
To download the template, visit the website. Yeah, there's a template. Oh my gosh, there's some lights on it. It says.
Is there?
It says there is, but I don't know how you get to the lights because there's no switch. Oh, try adding battery operated lights.
Oh.
Read it, Anne-Marie.
So they don't come in, but you
don't-
could put them
yeah.
on.
Oh, that would be very
yeah,
cute, wouldn't
that would
it?
be really cute.
Oh, it looks quite simple. There's like 12 steps.
Oh, really?
Yeah. With the templates.
Right, is that? I just think I just might need to just do one more pass on that.
Okay.
It was just moving around a little bit. It's probably, the mat isn't the best surface to use with this, but it's quite nice to do it on camera. Okay, so I think that should have cut out. Yeah, that's cut out fairly nicely. So we'll just take that off. There we go. So just sort of gently remove that away from the die. And then I think we're going to just emboss straight onto this. So I'll just grab the embossing folder. Isn't it stunning? I love that you just get that absolute, it's almost edge to edge detail,
Yeah, it's
that,
beautiful.
isn't it? It's really beautiful. So I'm just going to pop that on, just on there, just lining it up really, really nicely. And it's just that die is just the perfect size to go in there. And then normally I'd use like a purple shim or something like that. I'm just going to use this sort of like, this one little sad plate. But it actually works really well. I'm just going to get that stuck on that mat. There we go. Oh, I can feel this.
Working out those muscles.
Oh, yeah.
Don't need to go to the gym now. We're done.
No, just do a little bit of embossing,
Yep.
and a bit of die cutting. You're good
That's
to
it
go.
for the week.
That's my January exercise plan.
Emily goes to the gym, don't you? Yeah. That. Are you sure?
She's really dedicated.
She is really good. Yeah, she does go.
I'm just going to get this little bit of tape
Miles better
here.
than we are. We're just no.
Oh, I have got absolutely zero willpower whatsoever. It's ridiculous. I just don't like exercising at all.
No, me neither. I don't enjoy it.
I know a lot of people do.
No.
My mum loves to run.
No. Oh gosh, no. I am not built for running.
I think-
Absolutely not.
You know what though? The more I hear people that have took up running, because I think a lot of people took it up as like a sort of lockdown hobby. And I think it's one of those things like you hate until you tolerate it and then you weirdly like it.
Yeah, no.
And I can't get past that point of hating to
No, me
tolerate. I've
neither.
got no patience for that.
Absolutely not.
What I'm going to do is I'm just going to bring in my shimmer ink pads.
Nice.
Just to give it a little bit of that really ethereal, kind of like magical kind of sparkle. I'm trying not to go too heavy, but can't resist. Just going to go a bit lighter on this one actually, because I do just want it to just be a bit more subtle in that corner.
It really picks up that detail, doesn't it?
Doesn't it? You know, there's so much detail, those little stars, the dots, the petals, there's absolutely loads of detail. And, you know, for a free embossing folder, it's absolutely amazing how, you know, how much detail is really included in this one. So that's my pink jelly bean. And then I'm going to go in with my Mauve Moment one next.
Nice.
Just kind of been inspired by the sort of colour scheme of the kit and the collections. I thought I'm not going to...
That's the beauty of getting, you know, a cohesive collection like this is you've got those colour schemes ready to go. If you're not good with colour and you're not quite sure, starting from a blank piece of white card can be quite daunting. So knowing that you can use those colours and you can see them working and it looks great.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's definitely, you know, and especially like when we're demoing and we're doing kits all the time, it's quite, you know, difficult to move from like one colour scheme to another. So it's just use the ones that are in the collection, you know, don't make it any harder for yourself than what it, you know, kind of needs to be. Right, so now that my background's kind of done for that embossed piece. I'm gonna get the Swan. Isn't it beautiful?
It's so pretty. I love it.
And then I'm going to cut it out of Miri and I'm going to cut it out of Ink Me. So I'm just going to see if I can just grab a tiny little piece of Silver Miri.
Vicky has said that her cross trainer lives in the craft room. Does it just have stuff on it? I can imagine that's what, if we had a piece of exercise equipment in our house, it would just have stuff on it.
Yeah. Yeah, we did that. Our exercise bike has been banished to the spare bedroom, folded up, in the wardrobe. Just thinking about what it's done, you know.
Oh, Carol has said, I don't like exercising, but I love line dancing, which I do 3 times a week. Yeah, it's things like that. It's a bit more fun, isn't it? Because you don't think you're exercising quite the same way.
Bit more social.
I've done club-a-size at the gym before, and I quite enjoyed that. Because you get glow sticks and stuff. It's really good fun. But yeah, I always just blame time. Don't have time. Sorry, don't have time. Don't have time.
I know. Yeah.
I don't mind swimming. Bit of swimming.
Oh, do the kids like swimming as well?
Yeah. I have said Joseph obviously had to stop his lessons because of lockdown.
Yeah, of course.
And when they started back up again, I just had Sophie and was like, we can't commit to lessons right now. It was, we were like, no.
Too much going on.
Too much going on. And obviously he's never gone back to his lessons. And when we went swimming on holiday last year, he got in the pool and was like a drowning dog. I was like, oh my gosh, what's going on? He's like completely forgotten how to swim.
It's difficult, isn't it? Like knowledge decay is a serious, or like skill decay is a serious thing, isn't it?
So he got used to it again, and obviously it knocked his confidence a little bit.
Yeah.
So he got used to it again. But I do need to start the lessons again. But then my friend said that she was going to book lessons, and she said, but her daughter actually learnt to swim better just by going like weekly with her.
With a family.
Just, going for a swim. So I thought on a Wednesday when he finishes school, we could go for a swim, and that it's just me and him, and he doesn't, it's a bit more focused than going with us all, with Sophie as well. Yeah,
of course. And as well, obviously, Joseph has the best social life out of all of us.
Oh gosh. He's always
amazing.
got something. Yeah. He did tell me yesterday that he doesn't want to do beavers anymore though, which made me a bit sad.
I know.
Yeah,
I know. You kind of thought that day was coming, didn't you?
And I don't know why it makes me so sad, but it just does.
I think it's the uniform and the little badges.
Yeah.
It's
lovely, don't get me wrong, I have about 15 badges that I needed to sew on, so I wasn't that upset about that bit.
Yeah, the thought of badges, no more badges is nice.
Yeah.
Amazing. So what I'm going to do is I've cut it in Miri and I've cut it in Ink Me. And again, you could use any colouring medium. I feel like we're showing off like quite a lot of our colouring mediums this week.
We have actually, haven't we?
Yeah. Obviously we had the Botanica show and we had Wednesday Wonder yesterday. Where we had the craft markers on an amazing price.
Were they buy one get one free?
They were. I know a lot of people stocked up on that.
I'm not surprised.
Phones were going crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was crazy bargain. So I think I'm just going to keep this one really sweet and simple, and just kind of do it in colours to match the main thing really. So again, I'm just going to go in with my Mauve Moment.
Vicky said a cross trainer only has other exercise items on it, such as a boxercise items.
Oh no.
So is exercise just a no-go right now? Just banish it all to another room. No, we're not playing with you.
I think this is it in January as well, isn't it? It's just like such a focus on like exercise and like being healthy.
Yeah.
And I'm just trying to get through January.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like I'm being forced to follow everybody's like healthy eating plan in January, and I'm just not doing it.
I'm not feeling it.
I'm just no. I'm going for February. I'm thinking get out of January.
Yeah,
a bit more springy, because it does make you feel a bit better about eating healthier when it's a bit brighter anyway.
And I'm very fair weather at like a lot of things in life, but then you can start going out for walks.
Yeah, exactly.
That doesn't even really feel like you're exercising. I love going for a walk. And like you say, if you take the kids to like the swimming baths, there's all these things that we can do without punishing ourselves on the treadmill.
Yeah.
We just don't need that right now. Lovely. So I'm just going to pop that Swan just on there.
Oh, it's so pretty.
It looks really nice in the mirror, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Just going to pop that on there. And then I'm just going to pop this one. Obviously, it's the same size, so it won't like sort of matte and layer as such. But you can just sort of stick it at a little angle.
Yeah.
Just have that little bit of silver sort of creeping out over him. really, really pretty one, this one. So I'm just gonna, again, just curl my strips around its neck. That sounds awful, but you know what I mean. Just to get that coverage.
Thank goodness for skinny foam pads.
I know. And then, yeah, I'm just gonna pop that just over there.
That's so pretty.
Just kind of off the side. Right, and then let's get this sort of done. I might pop my sentiment on now, just whilst I'm thinking about it. Oh, I've brought some in. I might just emboss this very, very quickly.
Little cheeky embossing.
Oh, I love it. She says, I'm just trying to find, like...
Do you want another one?
Yeah, I just need an acrylic block, actually. I can use my stamping press, it's no problem.
Okay.
I can just quickly pop that on.
Oh, I thought you didn't have your stamp.
Oh no, yeah, I don't, but you get two in this one, so we'll go with the other one.
Are you sure? 'Cause you can use this one.
No, it's okay. I think this one's really nice anyway.
Yeah,
this
it
Have
is
a magical
pretty, isn't
day,
it?
and I think as well, a bigger one will be quite nice to go with embossing. Perfect. So I'm just going to pop that on there. Might just fold it up as well. So I'm going straight onto my card blank, which is always dangerous, but we like to live life on the edge.
Yeah.
Why not?
Oh, lots of people saying there's too much chocolate in the house left over from Christmas, so you
Oh
can't
my
eat healthy while
goodness.
you've got chocolate in the house.
I've got 3 massive tins of
What?
biscuits left. I know.
No, you need to be sorting that out.
I know. Well, we were working on them last night. Perfect.
We've eaten all of our Christmas chocolates. I just keep buying more.
Yeah, most of the chocolate's gone. It's just these tins of biscuits. We're
We're not
being
really biscuity people in our house.
We're not. So I think
No.
we found it a bit difficult to eat those.
Do you do biscuits, Emily? Do you? What's your favourite? Oh, I do. They're my favourite.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, me too. Classic.
Oh no.
What's yours then?
I don't know. I think it's got to be. I don't know. Something a bit less jazz, a bit more jazzy than a
What?
bourbon.
More jazzy than a bourbon?
Yeah.
It's got chocolate cream
I think
inside.
they're
What's wrong with you?
I think they're really plain.
They're amazing.
Honestly.
No, bourbons all the way. When we used to go to Create and Craft in the green room, they used to have a bowl of biscuits, like little 2-pack.
Nice.
In little packs. Oh my gosh, it was terrible. I so hard not to, because once I had one, that was it. And we don't even buy biscuits in our house. It's just something that we don't really eat. But it was terrible there. If I had one, that was it. I'd have like 6 packs.
Yeah, you can't just have one biscuit,
No.
can you? Let's be honest.
No, they had 2 in each pack,
Okay.
but I had 1 pack. It was a nightmare.
Right, I'm just waiting for this last bit to melt. There we go.
Oh, Chris Smart said Jaffa cakes. I don't mind a Jaffa cake, but they're not my favourite. Jammy Dodgers.
Yeah,
Oh,
Jammy
I do
Dodgers,
like
yeah,
them.
they are nice. Right, lovely. Let's get this stamping press out the way.
Oh
And I
my
think-
gosh, Chris is my hero. She said you can have chocolate from Christmas, but you can keep going now with Easter eggs.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah. Yes. A woman after our own heart, Anne-Marie.
Yeah. I had, on my way home from Peterborough last week, I went to fill up at Sainsbury's and they had mini eggs and cream eggs, so I got some of each.
Nice.
And I had a bag of mini eggs and a cream egg on my way home. It was incredible.
Mini eggs are the best.
Aren't they good? Yeah.
That
I
was-
swear there was only 10 in the pack though. It's not fair.
Oh,
They're
did you
putting
just-
less in.
Yeah, they don't, they don't go so far, do they? Lovely. I'm just trying to get the tape, just with it being embossed as well. I do like to use tape on Miri though. It is my favourite adhesive for Miri, just because it's got that really nice grab. But I know it is a little bit awkward to sort of peel it off
Yeah.
the kind of embossed detail. There we go.
Oh, Karen's just slipped in Valentine's Day as well for chocolates.
Oh yes.
You girls are on it. I love it.
And then let's put this on with foam pads, and then we'll just finish off with a few gemstones. And yeah,
Loving it.
thank you. Could just do with some foam pad the sort of bigger strips, but I think we've just here we go, buried in here.
Oh my goodness, Jackie Bradley, I'm allergic to chocolate and coffee.
Oh no.
What?
Oh no.
Oh, sad times.
That is very sad.
Oh my gosh, Chris, I'm so sorry. He's just... He's just commented saying, I'm just pointing out I'm a boy. I am so sorry, Chris. I don't know why, I just assumed. I am terrible, I'm so sorry. We do have a Chris, a female Chris. This is why I just assumed. It's my bad.
Yeah, we've got a Christine and she likes Chris.
Yeah. I'm so sorry, Chris.
Right, so I'm just going to pick up some of these details just on the embossing folder. Just kind of no real sort of uniformity to this. Just going to go in and just pop some gemstones in the centre of these flowers. Mixture of like big ones and small ones. Just being really random.
I love
really.
it.
Yeah, I think it's definitely the perfect excuse to get the gemstones out.
Oh, this collection certainly is. It's so sparkly and, you know, add your glitters, your sequins, all of that. You can absolutely go to town with this.
Very like mystical, isn't it, this collection? Which I absolutely love. We've done a few collections like that, like the Land of Enchantment Book of Toppers was very, you know, if you love your unicorns and your fairy tales. Launching that last week with Kat was really, really fun. I'm just going to pick up a little tiny dinky one here. And then, perfect, I think, I think it's just
So
one.
cute.
There we go. There we go.
Love, love, love that.
Thank you so much. So just with Prism inks and a tiny little bit of embossing, you know, nothing major on mixed media there. Really, really simple to do, especially if you're kind of beginning mixed media.
Yeah, definitely.
Really nice, simple pink card.
So cute. Thank you so much. We have loved all of your demonstrations today. They've been wonderful. Don't forget, you can grab your box magazine. It does come in this beautiful box with your papercraft collections, your magazine, of course, and our other bits and pieces, your stamp, your die and your embossing folder. It is $12.99. It's available for pre-order, so it will be dispatched from the 26th of January, which is just next week, so it's not too far away, and we'll have it out to you as soon as it arrives. Like I said, it's just had a little day trip to Rotterdam. But it is on the way. Let's finish off today. TV schedule. We have got the lovely Laura down at Create and Craft. She is doing the Country Days concept card collection are back on at 3:45, and then at 7:30 she has got some core essentials for you. And next up on Hunky Dory Crafts TV, Kat and Nat are with you tomorrow at 10 a.m. for a £1 shop edition of Thank Craft It's Friday. Woo! Sounds fab, doesn't it? That pound shop will be closing soon, so make sure you are getting all your goodies in before it does. And I hope you can join Kat and Nat tomorrow. Thank you all so much for tuning in and watching us this morning. It has been fabulous to have your company. We've talked food, obviously, anniversaries and birthdays. It's been marvellous. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday, and we'll see you all soon.